I would like to take this time to thank my subscribers for tuning in. Those who are new to the channel, please smash the subscribe button for further info and updates.
Connection TV, the people's choice for hot topics.
As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking about behind the backs of the poor, politician pockets more. So before we get into this, I will advise you all to hit the subscribe button. Be a part of the team. Be a part of the Trinity Connection team and part of the Trinity Connection family. So ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to talk about how behind the backs of the poor, politician pockets more. And I will show you right now in this. As you can see, the Red House, right? The Red House, they use $441 million to repair the Red House. As you can see in the picture, this is the Red House. Now, if you do the maths and break it down into US, 441 million would be 63 million US. Now I'm going to show you a house for $63 million US. Take a look at it, people. This is the house. Now, tell me, do you believe that $441 million was used to repair the Red House? Does it look like that? Now, moving on now. The Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, right? Or any Prime Minister in Trinidad and Tobago, the estimate salary is close to $600,000 a year. The Prime Minister stays in power for 5 years. So 5 years with $600,000 is going to be equivalent to $3 million. Now, $3 million may seem like that's all they make. But think about this. As the Prime Minister now, I don't think he's going to be paying rent. When he in power as the Prime Minister, guess what? Majority of the things are free to you. You get food, protection, and he's living life. And plus, if he's intelligent enough, guess what? He's going to have little small businesses. He may not announce it as his, but family might be running little businesses for him. So he's going to be bringing in other incomes. So now, let's move on again. Also, I will show you a house in Trinidad and Tobago for $1 million. $1 million. Take a look at this picture. Now, for $441 million, you could build 441 houses in Laventille or any ghetto that look like $1 million house. Because you could, if you put everybody in $1 million house over there, you could build 441 houses. I'm not saying they should take $1 million and build a house in Laventille for people, but I'm saying, just showing you what it could do. It could build 441 $1 million houses in any ghetto. Now, people, this is what leads me to find out, or even ask, why are our roads looking bad? If you could invest that amount of money into the Red House, which is one property, you telling me that just to put some tar on the road and fix a couple pipes, you can have the roads of Trinidad and Tobago, even the roads of Port of Spain, in very good order, the sidewalks and everything? You don't think that you could use $441 million and try to fix up the capital and bring the capital up to standard so that when people come to Trinidad and Tobago, they can look at Trinidad and Tobago and say, yes, I've been to Trinidad and Tobago, I've been to Port of Spain. It's one of the most beautiful cities in the world. Look around the world at the capital. The capital, they take good care of it. But we as Trinidadians, or we as the government of Trinidad, doesn't even take it into consideration or doesn't see that our capital does not look like a capital. It looks like a regular ghetto, and it's sad to see. Is vagrants all over the city sleeping, so when tourists comes, this is what they see, and then they watch and say, oh, I like the beach in Trinidad, but the city, there's a lot of poverty in the city and a lot of homeless people. So we make a bad stigma to our own country. And guess who benefits off of all this? The politicians, because they get a big salary, and also they write bills to say they're fixing something, and for millions of dollars. I think it could take half of that money to fix the Red House, or even a quarter of that money, 1/4, to fix that. I don't think all that money was necessary to fix it. I think that money could have done way more for the country than trying to fix one place. It's sad to see that the poor people would stay poor because of the greed and the greediness of the politicians and higher people in higher positions, while citizens don't even know the magnitude of the effect what the politician left on them. We already know the politician and them only studying themselves, but we didn't know on top of that they're pocketing more behind, on top of what they already have. They're already getting paid more than anybody in the country who have to really put in work. Construction workers who have to be in the hot sun, digging up road, digging up this, building or whatever. And they come in the nice suit, cruise into the parliament, sit down and drink their coffee, and sit down and gossip about things that they're not going to do for the country and not going to fix for the country. And really and truly, people, just to break it down to all you, when all you see two politicians going at each other, it's more than just they want to do better for the country and the next one not doing better for the country. That is the image they're giving you. It's all an act. Oh, I'm going to do better for this country. That person is not worthy of it. This. Really and truly, they're fighting over who get the forefront or who get the power to have the most money. If this one in power, he making the most money and I making less. So I'm going to try to make it seem like that person is not worthy of it so that I can get the money that person making. It's like it's all about the money. Because so much things going on in this country that if you're really about the country, you wouldn't have time to gossip about the next person. You will be on TV talking about, listen, we need to fix this. I need to find a way to get this done. And people tell me, when have you ever seen a prime minister or anybody get into power and take full effect of fixing the stuff in the country? For the 5 years they've been on point. Listen, let's fix this. Let's do this. Let's get rid of this. Let's do that. And let's make sure this is okay. Let's make sure the youths of Trinidad and Tobago have nice schools. And let's make sure there's the proper teachers teaching and all this. Let's make sure that the youths of the country have food when they come to school. Certain things. Let's the books cost this amount. Let's have a bill that deducts half of that so that the government pay half and the parents and them pay half. Because the book is too expensive. We're not saying that. The poor is left to fend for themselves.
Thanks for tuning in with Trini Connection TV. Like and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, smash that subscribe button for further info and updates.